What's good, everybody? This your boy Mitch TV coming to you with a video about the Boston Celtics. Just want to congratulate the Boston Celtics on hanging up banner number 18, which is a remarkable achievement. Also, Jaylen Brown winning the Finals MVP, which is a great accomplishment for Jaylen Brown. I remember when Jaylen Brown first came to the scene, everybody predicted that he was going to be an all-star. And even Jalen Rose said it on ESPN one time, and he said it when they were on the Sway Morning Show, when Jalen Rose gave Jaylen Brown some game on the NBA. It's so crazy how this Boston Celtics team been building this team for 7 years, and they finally achieved it. People don't understand that this duel went through a lot, where they had a first round exit, they had multiple second round exits, they've been to the conference finals about 4 or 5 times, they ran into LeBron maybe 2 of those times, I think, and then I remember critics and the media was saying it was time to break Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown up. Then it was crazy. And then look what happened. They traded Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie. That didn't work. And then they turned around and said, oh, let's break them up again, break Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown up. There's not enough shots to go around between those two. They're both ball dominant. They don't know how to play together and all of that. And look at them. They beat the odds. They beat all odds. They beat all the odds, all the things that the critics have said about them. And, these two guys, they're going to have a playoff run for the next 5 years, I predict. And it's just crazy how people criticize these two guys that pretty much play the same position, but they know how to play off of each other. And here's the thing. Here's what I noticed. I knew they was going to work because they're both committed to defense. Because if you're going to have 2 wing players like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, yes, both of them can score, but you got to make sure both of them are committed to defense. And both of them got to be healthy. Because I remember everybody was talking about Paul George and Kawhi Leonard was a better duo than them. And look what happened. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they missed the playoffs one time. They blew a 3-1 lead. They got put out in the second round multiple times. And then they went to the Western Conference Finals one time. And then that was it. And they flamed out. And then most of those playoff runs, maybe about 1 or 2 playoff runs, Kawhi Leonard was injured. And I think Kawhi was only healthy for maybe one. I think it was 1 playoff run. That was the year they blew the 3-1 lead. It's kind of crazy how everybody compared them to Paul PG and Kawhi Leonard. But Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are the better duo. These guys, as long as Boston don't be on some BS and keep these two together, they can win at least 2 to 3 more championships. I can see, look at this. The landscape of the NBA is set for them. Let's talk about some of the teams. Philly might get better if they get Paul George. The Knicks might get better if they get healthier or make a trade or 2. The Bucks got worse. The Magic got good, but they're not there. They're going through the growing pains. The Cavs are good, but Donovan Mitchell might leave in free agency. Brooklyn Nets is a young, thriving team, but they don't know how to figure it out yet. That leads to Boston to dominate the East for the next 5 years. Miami's a question mark. They're getting old, and at the same time, they don't have a superstar that could carry them. The Celtics are set up to be successful in the East. If you look at the West, Denver is going to have the same team. The Lakers are trash. The Clippers is about to lose Russell Westbrook and James Harden in free agency if they don't sign them to similar max deals or whatever, or close to max deals. Phoenix is fool's gold and whatsoever. So just think about that. Boston is going to dominate in the next few years. It's your boy Mitch TV, and I'm out.